What is your favorite? Which one sticks out?
Oh.
But while you can think about that, I'm gonna do a little bit of intro on the match. We got bashdash, we got David Park, and we got kind of already one of the few things I think that Doc can leverage kind of effectively, which is the projectile, the pills. Can make Marth's life a little bit difficult, especially if you're not used to dealing with them. But that feels like one of his only kind of clear advantages, if you can call it one. Nice, catches the jump too.
Oh, didn't space that down tilt correctly.
And just that one mistake is actually costing him quite a lot. He might lose the stock, but does manage to recover.
the spot dodge point blank pill. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
definitely. Oh, just too late on that cape. That cape definitely would have worked. I don't think that uppy was. Oh, there's spot dodge warring.
Looking like Dreffen, but yeah, this is kind of what I was describing earlier. Once you can get Doc above you, you can also kind of rack up a fair amount of damage. And even right now, like I don't even think the Marth player. I'm like, wait a minute. Who's who again? Bashdash is the Dr. Mario.
Yeah, Bashdash is definitely the Dr.
Yeah, I don't think yeah, it's like keeping it simple is important because even if you drop the edge guard but maintain the stage positioning and maintain them off stage, it's okay. Just because of the kind of disadvantages that Dr. Mario has.
So Marth's shield is kind of interesting. His tiara usually sticks out, and the pill from Dr. Mario was perfectly spaced to where he had his full shield up to shield it, and it still shield poked him, pill hit him right in the face. I just thought it was really funny.
Yeah, Marth, like, thank God, has a not-so-great shield.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
imagine Marth with the Sheik shield.
Truly dystopian. This is the little stuff that, like, you got to give the designers credit for.
Yeah.
But, you know, things are reasonably even. Obviously, 93% is no joke, and we're seeing that in action right now. Should be able to clean this up. But, you know, now this is where it gets a lot tougher. I mean, like, 16%, I'm not surprised to see Bashdash start throwing out the pills here, just because crouch cancel is absolutely on the table, and it's pretty difficult to deal with it as Doc.
Right now, if I were the Doc, I'd be going for, like, grabs, pill grabs, you know, something like that. These down smashes, a little too slow.
And that's why we see him relying on the pills. So good to see that, you know, Bashdash aware of that. Obviously 55, a little bit better of a spot than 16%, but you still like can't get that much off of it. And because his nair is so small, like obviously the meme is like Dr. Mario's nair gets stronger the longer it's out. But like that actually is true.
Yes.
But it's like it's a very small move. You know, you can't just kind of like drift into Marth's space and hope that you can kind of get something out of that. You have to sort of like know that you're going to connect it. Good pull into down smash though.
Oh, that's when you wanted to cape. It was perfectly timed, too. He caped every other time. And then that time he just decided, Bash decided to forward smash instead.
I wonder if it's one of those things where he's like, oh man, like it didn't work. I guess I should be doing something else. You know, like is it an inexperienced thing or is it more just like a lack of confidence or a bit of both?
Sometimes you get that positive feedback and you can't let go. I was just about to say, Dave Park has tried to shield grab Doc's down smash on shield like 4 times, but it pushes him too far away. So you have to act out of shield. You have to wave dash out of shield or do something else. And then that one time just now, he shield grabbed it and it worked because it was the back end of the down smash. So now he's got that positive feedback. I wonder if he has the self-control to not try it again.
Well, it's self-control and the knowledge, right? Like this is what kind of defines matchups is those little interactions. If you can convert off of a grab so aggressively and you're giving your opponent grabs for free, that is like, that could just lose you the set, you know? Like you're just like, oh, hey, do you want a free opportunity? And you know, you're going to respond to that free opportunity as enthusiastically as you'd respond to a free Papa John's pizza slice.
Oh, and there we go. Nice, nice sliding that in there.
25% off, guys. SM25.
25% off SM25.
It actually worked out perfectly because Moobot was like, epic stuffed crust pizza, baby. So, you know.
Next time any of them are at 13%, I'm going to say 13%, just like $13 on the epic stuffed crust pizza.
Exactly.
Now it's 25%, just like you get 25% off with code SM25.
Yeah, honestly. It's a good time. And people say 13 is an unlucky number. I don't know. Feels pretty lucky to me.
It sounds like a deal to me for a pizza with epic stuffed crust. Oh, run to the corner. Didn't get the Teetle Cancer turnaround. You ever see that? Teetle Cancer turnaround?
Not really.
When you run to the edge of the stage and then you can dash really far because you teeter cancel.
Teeter?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a hard thing to say, teeter cancel turnaround.
Yeah.
Right. Good nair. Still keeping him in the corner. Again, this is what I was saying before about positioning stuff. I actually think that movement option is a good one. And teeter cancels in general are something that are kind of unexplored in Melee. Or like less explored than other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, these just let these rip. These are what I like to call panic buttons. When something you hit misses and you're afraid of the punishment, so you just start throwing out other stuff.
Yes. And you know, like the classic one is a spot dodge, but there's like a million of them, like immediate dash back, an immediate attack, like you know, like I like the idea of categorizing them more broadly because there's so many ways that essentially just sum up, like it could be summed up by, I'm a little afraid right now, I don't want to get hit, so let me see if this works.
It's funny because sometimes it does work if like, you know how the better you are as a player, the more stupid stuff starts to work because no one expects you to do it. That was Mango back in the day when he would play, when Scorpion Master would like double or triple forward smash.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no one expects the third forward smash.
They do not. And I think it is worth mentioning that, like, you know, that's a good example of how like something could be a panic option, but if you're mixing up your panic options, suddenly it's just like playing Melee, you know, well. Like it's like, oh, okay, sometimes I'm panicked, so I just throw out like an immediate F smash. Sometimes I'm panicked, so I do like a dash back. Sometimes I hold shield a little bit longer. Sometimes I spot dodge, and it's like, hey, some of those beat other things, and you know, like there's a whole wheel going on.
Man, Dave Park's chase down is like really good. Like his reactions are really cool. Like he's good at the tech chase, he's good at the follow-ups, and then he'll notice when the pills are high and he'll dash underneath them and cross them up. So Dave Park's doing a really good job at trying to react to something like that right there. Saw the pill was too high, ran underneath it. I like that positioning a lot from him.
Absolutely. Ooh. Gets a pretty clean forward air. Again, you know, something that's not super easy to do with a character as kind of disjointed as Marth is.
Yeah, if you forward air that down tilt, it's a read. You have to read the down tilt, which is a pretty easy thing to read from Marth. It should be one of his primary neutral tools.
Yeah. Is that something Marth is going to throw out, a down tilt?
Yeah, he's gonna try and down tilt to stuff out the forward wave dash from these grounded characters.
No, absolutely, yeah. It's kind of similar to how Falco would do like a retreating down air in neutral. Yeah. It's just like any kind of hitbox that covers grounded approaches. Down air a little bit easier because it also covers the aerial approaches, but Falco's broken, so, you know.
See if he can get down. Yep, makes it to the ledge.
Nice. This is honestly his positional play in the corner has been really, really solid. Like Dave Parks.
Yeah. Oh, he messed up. Pressed the side B instead of the up B. Good hardy handshake. Haven't seen one of those.
I was going to say, like, that was also like a nicely framed handshake. Like it was really, and it was in the center of the screen. Like the cinematography was beautiful. You really felt them connect.